We in here, baby. We live, we live, we live. Let's see. Where we at? I think we're good. Alright. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. We are still figuring this shit out, so bear with your boy. I just got an alert too. I just realized the finals are on today. That's hilarious. Maybe we'll pull that up. Maybe. Um, yeah, I don't know. Today and yesterday has been a strange, strange day. I like hopped on and I wanted to get some shit recorded, but I don't know. It was one of those days where I just like, I got on. I didn't like how shit was sounding. I wasn't really feeling it. Um, so yeah, you know, shit happens. Get back to it at some point, maybe later this week. I do got some shit that I'm excited to record. I got a bunch of shit that I've been writing uh lately. So we'll get there. I was kind of hard on myself about it earlier, but I'm like, it is what it is, man. You gotta catch those waves of inspiration when you got them. So I feel like the lesson there is like, if in that moment I'm like, yeah, I gotta record this, then next time I gotta record it right then. Um, I also feel like that's like always how shit is. Like in the past with shit that I've done, it's always the shit that I record in the moment. Like I'll write shit that I love, always, but I feel like for some reason it's always the shit that like I do in the moment that I feel like comes out the best. So I'm trying to excuse me, trying to be a little bit better about that. Um, but yeah, man. So today, nothing crazy. It was a couple things from the last live stream that I wanted to test out, like changing up the little, like you see like my name in like the bottom corner. I feel like that shit was way too big last time, and then the chat was like super small. So we'll see how that looks this go around. Actually, hold on, let me see if I could like test it real quick. See if it pops up. Test, test, test. Yeah, that's better. That looks a little bit better. I don't know what's up with like the colors attached to the names. I don't think you could change that, but that looks better. It was like that shit was way too small before. You could like barely even see it on there. But yeah, man. So yeah, I wanted to test that out. I actually, you know what? Hang on one second, because I gotta grab my notebook. Alright, we back, baby. Uh, yeah, it was a couple things I had written down somewhere. I don't know. What the fuck did I write down last time? Yeah, I think those were like the main things. Just fixing shit on screen, and then somebody had said the audio was like peaking last time, but like I'm not seeing it and I'm not hearing it, so um, I don't know. Maybe if somebody hears that or goes back and watches this shit later, could always adjust that. I'll leave that there for now. But yeah, I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna pull up. I got a couple of sessions I was like playing around with. So I think I'm gonna pull one of those up, and then you know Just get to work, stay on here for a little bit. If anybody pops in, feel free to say what's up. I got the chat right here in front of me, so I should see it. But yeah, let's switch this up real quick. This here, Nikhil, what's the word, my boy? What is the word, brother? Yeah, man, same shit, low key today, man. I'm just kind of fucking around, with the stream, um, trying to get shit to, sound right, look right. Um, so yeah, man. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna run this shit from the top. Let's just see. Issue too that I've been having. I don't know if anybody has like any universal audio stuff, but like you could see right here. So like this is. Can I make this bigger? No, no. The fucking like processing power on my Apollo. I'm like, damn, man. Like I gotta get another, because I'm using my Apollo, what is it, a twin, and it's great. Like I don't run into a bunch of problems recording, but when I'm mixing, and start using like UAD plugins, it just starts to like overload my shit. So like right now, you could kind of see. Let me pull this up. Yeah, so like this is my setup that I'm using. To control like all the audio from like the mic slash mics if I'm using like multiple. So like this plugin right here, like this Neve plugin, which is like a preamp, you could kind of hear like, watch, if I go check, 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 oh, check, 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 check. Yeah. So that controls that, and then I got some like, I don't know, kind of slight EQ. I could probably take this fucking EQ off. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Yeah, honestly, I feel like, I mean, it does sound a little bit cleaner with the EQ, but I'm gonna take that off. Let's just remove that. Just because it's less fucking processing power. So like if you look right here, I don't even remember what it was before, but I think it was like 80 something. Now it's like 71. But then you start adding in all the extra plugins like within a session. That's why I'm kind of nervous about like, what I want to start doing is like recording and mixing shit live, which I'm eventually gonna do, but I feel like I gotta make sure that like the equipment is solid so that this right here doesn't get overloaded, because if that gets overloaded, then I literally cannot do anything. I use a UMD 404 Behringer. It has 2 pickups in it. 404 Behringer. What is that? I'll look that up. UMD 404 Behringer. Oh, okay. Okay. Got you. Yeah, I think I used to have something like this back in the day. I actually might still have it in my garage. Yeah. It's not this. It's actually like a rack mounted one, like one of the like bigger ones, but I forget what brand it is. Yeah, this shit's cool. Like I don't know if you've peeped any of the UAD stuff, Nikhil, but the UAD stuff is dope. Honestly, for a bunch of reasons. Like number one, the main reason why people like go the UAD route is because it's like it's real time processing. That's like the the first fucking selling point. And what that means is like any of these, let me minimize this, like any of these plugins that you're seeing within here, so there's like a whole span of like hundreds of plugins, but any plugin that you throw into like this console, there's no latency on it. Everything is like everything is real time, which is a huge like benefit, on its own. So that's number one. And then number two, all of these plugins, like every plugin I've tried for the most part from UAD is fire, and these are all like references to. So like when you see, I don't know, Manly reference mic preamp, or like all of the majority of these are like references to real analog hardware, and they sound like, you know, from most people that I've talked to, like they sound super close to the actual analog hardware, which is another just another bonus right there. But yeah, I mean, I feel like those are like the main selling points. The only downside, and realistically it's not even a downside, like there's ways to like work around it, but is what I was talking about with like if you look here, like the DSP, which is like the processing power on it, if it gets overloaded, then it it doesn't like fuck up the it doesn't fuck up the interface, but you can't monitor those things real time anymore. So what I'm looking to do, they have these things called what is it, UAD satellite. You could get these things. Where's it at? Yeah, so you get something like this, and it gives you like double or quadruple or 8 times the amount of like processing power. So you just plug. I think the way that it works is you plug this in, and then you plug your Apollo into this. So both of these are like connected together, and then you have like double, triple, quadruple the processing power on this nigga said good old Sweetwater. Yeah. Um you have like double, triple, quadruple the processing power for the interface. So I need to I need to stop fucking around and just pick one of these up. Because I just feel like running into that issue is, it's just stupid to not like have enough processing power in a session, especially like with the pace that I'm like recording shit. Is like I don't want to run into that with recording or mixing, and also with like these with these live streams. I feel like that'd be a bitch to keep running into. But yeah, we'll let's minimize this shit for now. Yeah, let me see. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna run through. Delaney said, just pick one. D Lanes. You know, I was thinking about you earlier today. I miss you, dog. Um, yeah, no, I do need to just fucking pick one up already. I don't. That shit's fucking expensive though. It is expensive, and children are not cheap. Um, but yeah. Let me see. Let me run this from this. Oh, I got this fucking yeah, I guess anybody that is that's like in the chat right now, tell me if you if y'all could hear this shit that's in the background, because like I low key leave it on because it's hella funny, but I don't want it to be like too loud in the back. But yeah, so if that's like that's that shit's too loud, let me know. What they kill say, yeah, that shit's expensive. Yeah, I mean, but it's like in the grand scheme of shit, bro. Like I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on equipment, and it's just how it goes. You run into certain things, and you know you got to pick up different equipment and upgrade and sell shit and switch it out for other shit. So it is what it is. It definitely is expensive, but sometimes certain shit, especially stuff like that, is necessary. But it is what it is. I might have some shit I could fucking sell somewhere in my garage. So who knows? I might not even end up actually paying for it. I may just end up swapping it out. But yeah, I'm gonna run through this session a couple of times. So another quick. I know I keep fucking talking shit before playing this song, but another just kind of like engineer thing that you'll see here. Singer said, "What's that vocal chain?" Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry. Nah, I'll show you. I'll let you peep a little bit of game in a second. But so like if you look at this track right here, this one in blue, so you could do some shit in Ableton called like freezing the track. So if I go like control here, there's a thing to unfreeze it. And it's another reason why it's like I gotta get something to fucking upgrade the processing power on this shit. Because when you freeze it, it freezes like all the plugins and everything in place, and then it doesn't use like that processing power, but then you can't edit the track, so you have to like unfreeze it and just do a whole bunch of bullshit. But yeah, that's just another little mixing insight. But yeah, I'm gonna just run it. I played a little bit of this one yesterday. I did this one, I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I'm still kind of fucking with it. But yeah, I'll let y'all check it out. Tell me, like audio wise, how it sounds too. I mean, I know it sounds great, but over the stream is what I mean. What I'm on, D-Lanes. You see what time it is? Yeah, I really like that one. Like I really feel like the writing on it is good. I feel like the sound, like it sounds good and feels good. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I like, that's why I was kind of like frustrating, like last night and today, when I'm like, I'm not able to get into like the recording bag that I want to be in. Cause I'm telling y'all, like I got a project that I feel like feels like this. Like it's like this, I don't know, just I had like a spurt of like, just a writing wave of like, which I feel like I'm at least happy that like I captured it real time. You know what I mean? Like I was able to like get everything like written, but now it's like the next stage of it where I got to get, shit recorded. Thank you, D-Lanes. Thank you. Reminds me of OC when I hear it. Good, man. I'm right smack dab in the middle of OC, so that's appropriate. Sounds summery. It does. And that's why I'm like pushing like, and I'm not being too hard on myself. Like it's like, I know I'll just have days, like I got another one I'll play y'all in a second, that when I did the other one that I'm about to play y'all, I did that one first, and then I did this one, but I did them both in the same night, like literally within like 3 hours of each other. So I feel like I don't know, I just been really trying to like focus on that lately, of like capturing like creative energy when it happens. You know what I mean? Like I have so many like voice notes that I've recorded on literally my watch. Like if I'm riding around in the car and I'm listening to something, or I got an idea, it's like I got to get it recorded right then, because I feel like for so long, like I would tell myself, oh yeah, I'll remember that idea, like that was a dope idea, I won't write it down, I'll just remember it. And it's like it never fucking happens that way. I always forget. I never come back to it. Like if I didn't, if I didn't like remember, or if I didn't like voice note it or write it down or something like that, it's like it just drifts off into the abyss. But um, yeah, I'll play the other one. Another thing that I started doing, I set it up in this session, but I didn't like put any of them in here. Is literally like putting a place for voice notes like in my session. And it might seem like a little crazy, but it's like sometimes I'll write some shit and it'll be like I won't be able to remember how I like sang it or like how I rapped it, and it's like, oh, this is dope, but then I'll like read it and I'm like, fuck, like yeah, this is dope, but I forgot like exactly how did I say this. So I don't know, I just thought, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start like on top of doing the voice notes, like I'm gonna have a space for the voice notes in my session so that I can like go back and actually like refer to them while I'm recording some shit. um Hold on. What this nigga say? If you need a feature, I got you. In all seriousness, you're gonna need to pay him uh, for the feature. All right, you got me for free, Nikhil. Hey, that's honestly good looking, my boy. Good looking. Good looking. I'm gonna owe you one. I'm gonna owe you one, gang. So what'd you the all right, the vocal chain. I give you a little bit of sauce of like what I got on here. So, um, first things first, my buses that I got. So there's a. I don't know if you use what this thing say, $1 million for the feature. Stop the cap. Let me see. All right, so I don't know, Nikhil. What do you use? Do you use Logic or do you use Ableton or what do you use? Because I mean, conceptually, it's gonna be the same, but the implementation might be a little bit different. But I'll run through all this shit like real quick, and then I'm gonna pull up that other track so y'all could peep that one. Let me know what you think. Um, but I usually got so here's a reverb. If you look at these, like you got to look at them in order. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and these just correspond to these right here. So you read them in order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you look, there's reverb. It's pretty low. At least this reverb is pretty low. I got a 1/4 delay that's on there. So the reverb I'm using for here, hold on. The reverb I'm using here is Valhalla, the room reverb. I don't know if you got Valhalla, but if not, I would highly suggest this one. And then the vintage verb, it's like the best reverb that I have. There's a compressor on the reverb, and then there's a EQ on the reverb. Oh shit! Hold on. I'm forgetting that not everything is popping up on that screen. But yeah. So this is the room reverb, and then this is the EQ settings that I got on the reverb. So reverb delay, there's another 1/8 delay that's on there. Then I have this shit, I call it like a rap delay, but it's like, it's kind of just, it's like a slapback delay almost. So it's like just a super like quick delay. These are like the settings for that. And, you could always go back and just watch this video if you want to, Nikhil. But yeah, those are like the settings for that. And then something I've been doing recently that's been making a big ass difference is I have the last bus that's on here, this one. I call it side verb. So I have fuck, let me move this over a little bit so you can kind of see it. Actually that's fucking annoying. Well, whatever. All right, so I have a reverb that I get set up how I want. Then I side chain the reverb. So if without getting like hella, fucking nerdy and excessive, like all that side chain and the reverb means is that like instead of instead of a reverb going the entire time, when the vocal is going, so like let's say there was a reverb on my voice right now and there's no side chain, the reverb's going to be going the whole time. But if I side chain the reverb to my voice, then when I am talking there's less reverb, and when I stop talking there's more reverb, so it fills in the right spaces instead of covering up all of my vocal, and that shit makes a fucking big ass difference. So there's that. Then I kind of I EQ the reverb. Most like reverbs you'll see like I EQ them like a similar way. Just take out like there's a lot of the high taken out and then a little bit of like the low taken out. Then I use I love these. I think I'm gonna do like a few like plugin reviews of these Sound Toys plugins, because this is like my go-to set of plugins is Sound Toys. So if you haven't peeped those, I would definitely check those out. Decapitator, this one is like a what's it called, like distortion. So I put like there's like a little bit of distortion on the reverb. Then another one of my favorite like spacing plugins is this one called this S1 Imager, and it's from Waves. It's super cheap. If you just wanted like this plugin, I think this plugin's like $25 or like $35, and all it does is like you could control with this knob right here. If you look at this triangle, you just control how wide the signal is. So that's kind of like, those are my buses, and then I'll go over like my vocal chain in a second. But let me see what you say. Know how to use Logic, Ableton, and Fruity Loops. I'm about to switch over to Ableton for a bit. I'm getting used to Logic. I use FL for the drum sequencer on some tracks. Yeah, I mean, I've used Logic before in the past, but to me it always felt like one step above like GarageBand. Like it felt kind of like cheap. I know you could do a lot of shit on there. I think Life still uses Logic, so it's like I'm not knocking it. I just I went from Pro Tools to using Ableton, and it was like completely different setup, but I wouldn't go back at this point. I fuck with Ableton, and I just feel like there's so much shit that you can do on Ableton that either I won't say you can't do on Pro Tools, but I'm not super familiar with how to do it on Pro Tools, so gotta start using a compressor on my reverb. That's fine. Yeah, that it makes a fucking huge difference. It makes a huge difference to do that. And don't get me wrong, like when I go through my vocal chain, I'll show you I'll use reverbs that don't have a compressor on them on the vocal chain, but I feel like my main one that I'm like bussing to on the track, having that compressor on it's just like night and day difference, because I don't know, I just started, like I was watching like some videos, and then it just kind of hit me. I forget who it was that was explaining it, but just kind of that, like, you're using the reverb for the vocal to like sit on like a cloud or like a pillow. It might have been fucking Mixed by Ali, but like, when you side chain it, it just like, it helps the reverb find its space like in the mix, rather than just like covering up the entire vocal, and it just gives it like a different like character. What do you say? Ableton is just so much easier and faster to use when you understand it. Yeah, but honestly, bro, that's how it is with everything. Like, like literally everything is. You could say that about anything. Anything is like faster and easier to use if you understand it. It's just like, what you could do with it. Like for me, I'll be honest. The main reason why I switched from Ableton, or from Pro Tools to Ableton, was because these motherfuckers kept trying to charge me money every month, like to use Pro Tools. And I'm like, I literally have bought this program like 3-4 times over. I'm like, I'm not fucking buying it again. I don't like that. I just don't fuck with that like subscription model for recording programs for DAWs. It's like I'm good. So yeah, I just switched to Ableton and never looked back. let me see. So the vocal chain itself. So this is what I got. This isn't my main vocal chain. This is the vocal chain for like this style of music. That like I think I had created it when I was working on this other song that I'll show you in a second. But just to run through it, there's a SSL on here. I really just use a SSL super light. So there's a gate on the vocal. There's a little bit of like high mid out of the vocal, a little bit of low mid out of the vocal, a little bit of low. I use this. I'm not sure if you're like familiar, but like just subtractive EQing, meaning like I'm not adding shit to the vocal. I'm just taking out things that like I don't like or things that I don't feel like sound so good. So there's that. There's auto tune on here. This is the UAD auto tune. So it's pretty basic. You set the key, set the retune speed. I usually set humanize all the way to 100 just because I don't like that like fucking robot-y sound. But there's that. There's a EQ. Again, subtractive EQ, so I'm pulling out things that I don't like. This is a FabFilter. If you haven't fucked with this before, this would be the EQ plugin that I would suggest the most. It's like the best one that I've used, and I've used it for quite a while now. I got another EQ on here, so this one is mainly just cutting out like the lows, a bit like redundant, but yeah, I mean, I just go off ear and what I like and what sounds good. Effect rack. This one is this is another one of the Soundtoys ones. So it just like Effect rack just combines multiple plugins into like one effect for you. So that one's really good. Phase Mistress. This is another Soundtoys plugin. I'm telling you, Soundtoys is fucking where it's at. This is like a flanger plugin. What else is on here? And then so after I do all of that, then I'm compressing the vocal. This is like the main compressor that I use is this CLA 2A from Waves. Super simple, super straightforward for vocal. You just have your peak reduction and your gain. Like there's obviously other compressor plugins that you could get a lot more in depth and detail, and I have a few of those too. But this is not one of those. This one's just pretty straightforward. And then the last thing on here is this. This is the other Valhalla reverb that I was talking about. The vintage verb. This one I love both of them, but this one is a really good one, and this is what I was talking about when I was saying I'll throw reverb on my vocal chain at the end of the vocal chain without like a compressor. So this is like just the reverb by itself, but if you look right here, like it's only on 6%. It's like super like subtle, but it sounds really good. So I would definitely, and this one is $50, and then that other Valhalla reverb that I pulled up is $50 as well. So I would definitely suggest those. And then yeah, I mean I'll play like just the vocal by itself.
Wastelands and wastelands, don't know which is which. Going broke to make my daily rich. Blue pills and blue skies, life is hit or miss. Making memories that we'll forget. It's way too bright. And the sun told me good night this morning. I hate to fight, cause the nights are too short and the days are too long, and
Yeah, and I mean this and the one I'm about to pull up is like, that's really like the first time I was kind of fucking with this sound vocally, and honestly like I really like how it came out, so I am not mad at it. Let me see. Let's see if this will pull up without like issues. close that out. Would you say I've been experimenting with experimenting and recording live with a dynamic mic, real raw. For what? Like what benefit are you seeing to doing that? Like you just like the sound? And also which dynamic mic are you using? Are you using like, cause I got fuck, I don't even know if it'll let me pull it. Nah, I can't even pull it all the way out. But I have like a Shure, what is it? The 57, like the stage mic that I'll use if I'm like in here, and I like using that because I could play shit off the speakers and like sing or rap into it, and it doesn't give any feedback to the actual mic. But yeah, hold on, let me see. Fuck, man. So see that alert, that's exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying like plugins just not like overloading, and then I can't fucking monitor the track in real time. Hold on, I have another version of this where I flattened everything out. I think this is it. But yeah, that's just fucking annoying. It's like $80. I don't remember what the name is. Yeah, it's probably one of the ones like let me see. Yeah, cause I got like a Shure. What is it? I assume, is it 57? Nah, that's not it. What the fuck is the S? Oh, is it 58? Yeah, it's 58. So like you could get one like this. This is like $100. Honestly, this is a great investment to just have at the crib. Cause you could, with these dynamic mics, you could literally like be playing shit out loud and like just practice your like performance of some shit, so you kind of got like the sound right, and then switch over to like your main mic. But yeah, let me see. All right, so let's just run this from the top. Excited for like this new wave of music for sure. But yeah, like that chorus just by itself, like, hold on, let me see. Like, come on, hold up.
Cause look, I heard every woman that
Right.
Cause look, I heard every woman that I let get close to me. And I probably end up all alone, cause there ain't no hope for me. Baby, I'm a dog, I'm an asshole, I'm fucked up. Baby, I'm the problem, I'm a dog, I'm an asshole, I'm fucked up. Maybe I'm the my love is like poison, baby. Can't be nobody boyfriend, baby.
Yeah. Hold on here. Fucking dynamic mic I have, or brother. That's exactly what I was looking for, a dynamic mic that you could use. Yeah. Well, honestly, bro, with the dynamic, that's like what dynamic mics are are mainly used for, is like um it won't get a lot of that feedback. So it honestly will not get any feedback for the most part. So if you play your shit out loud, you could get one of those mics. Like get that one that I pulled up. If you want, I could send you the link to it. That's what I got for my karaoke machine. Yep, yep, yeah. Damn, I fucking missed that. I gotta pull up on you. We gotta run that karaoke back again. But yeah, honestly, they're great mics and they're cheap and like cheap price, but they're like high quality mics. So yeah, I mean, I would, I'd suggest that to anybody for that reason, especially like it's really dope for like rehearsing shit while you hear like the instrumental or whatever out loud. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to like be like this, like have your headphones on and like you say it or rap it or sing it or whatever into a mic and see what it sounds like. But I feel like it's cool to get that feel of like, nah, like I just want to play the shit off the speakers, have the mic, and you know just lay back and kind of like fuck around with shit. It's real dope. But yeah, okay. Let's see. I got one more. So, all right. I feel like I've been like thinking about this. Well, I feel like the music's been kind of coming in like waves for me lately. So like I got an entire project, you know, written. I'm not gonna say anything about the name. I'm not gonna get into like all the details. I want to get, you know, the shit like recorded, but like just shit that I feel like is more in this like lane of like music. Then I got a couple other ones I was just like fucking around with, like I think I just like pulled this beat off like YouTube or some shit and was fucking around with it the other day. I did this before I like wrote these other ones though, so I feel like it's not really in that pocket or style of music, but it's still dope. So I'm gonna play this one. Let me see. What do we got? Different sound, but I love the vocal on this one too.
A nigga took my queen, well played. Shorty bad, she from LA. Should've moved like a player. Hang that left on the braille. She likes spice with a view. I'm not mad at a girl, I do too. Ooh, she pricey, she bougie, just like me. She got a nigga, but the nigga that she with is not a nigga, that's a bitch too. You laugh cause the shit's true. My bars and my word that I stick to. I got way too much game for just you. Ooh, you thick but the plot way thicker. I'd be lying if I said that I'm not gon' mess up.
Y'all are hilarious. Beat is giving sexual seduction. That is hilarious. Till I get a sexual name. Yeah, nah. Thank y'all though. Yeah, I mean, I fuck with fuck with that one. I just, again, you know, you just gotta like capture the fucking creative energy when it comes. And I feel like, I don't know, like I did that one, and that was, I don't know, a big thing. A big thing like lately is, you know, I kind of came to a realization where I'm like finally admitted to myself, I'm like, I feel like recording for me has felt like a chore for a long time, and I feel like that's why I was not recording as much as I was. Like I kept writing, I kept like creating things, but it just felt like a chore. And I feel like it was because you know, partly because I like overcomplicated things, and then partly too because I didn't have things set up in a way where I could just sit down and record. Right, like even my setup here, like I need to take a picture of it because honestly, my setup now is fire. But you know, just getting that, and this was one of like the first ones that I did. Where I was like, okay, like I got, you know, the settings and shit that I like, and like my setup is cool. So, yeah, I mean, feel like that's the main thing. I'm gonna keep fucking, you know, keep campaigning for is like just capture that energy, whatever type of fucking music it is. Just capture it when you got it and sort the rest out later. Um, I did one. I was fucking around with Denim on one not too long ago. This was like probably a few days before I did this one. Let me see. I'm gonna pull this one up. Um, look at this. Jesus fucking yeah, man. I have got to figure this fucking satellite shit out. Like I cannot keep running into the same fucking issue with every session that I'm doing. It's extremely fucking frustrating. Damn, man. And it's like I'm not even fucking using like some wild amount of plugins. Like I mean I am using like a few UAD plugins, but I just feel like for it to fucking keep doing this shit is just fucking annoying, man. And then like I can't even go in and see like I can't even see which plugins are like giving it the problem for me to be able to like fix it. Like bro, what? Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let me just see how it sounds just playing it like this. This one I really like too, so hopefully this doesn't have any fucking stupid ass issues.
How could I do better? Where did I go wrong with you? When I said I'd wait forever, the time just feels so long with you.
Maybe we just need a fresh start. Pack a bag and leave Cali, we can move far from here. Fucking up and then I say sorry. I can't lose you cause then I lose the best part of me. You the one I lean on, the only one that make it better when it seem wrong. Only thing I believe in. You the only reason that I keep going.
How could I do better? Where did I go wrong with you? When I said I'd wait forever, the time just feels so long with you.
You say you found gone, all in love I show to you. The story's getting old, heard it once or twice from you.
How could I do better? Where did I go wrong with you? When I said I'd wait forever, the time just feels so long with you.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Stealing YouTube. What this nigga say? I've been stealing YouTube beats that link to BeatStars. What do you mean that link to BeatStars? Like they fucking press you to buy the beat and shit? Most of the actually, no, I think Denim might have made this beat, but yeah, most of the shit I work on, I'll just pull it off YouTube, and then if I like really like it and want to do something with it, I'll just buy the beat. Could be longer though. Thank you, D Lanes. Yeah, honestly, like I agree. It was like I'm trying to remember what we were like doing that night, but it was like I just had that idea for the hook, and then Denim actually didn't even like the second like verse that he did, and I like it, but I feel like there could be another actual like verse on there. So yeah, we'll probably go back in and revisit that. Um, Shout out to Denim though, and shout out that new baby, Big Atlas Blue. What else we got? What else? This was another like. It's funny, like looking through these. We say that's something that was really good. But short could have been longer. Yeah. I mean, it's tricky, and like what's funny is the even trickier part is like when if you record some shit and like again where it goes back to like capturing that creative energy, and you have like a certain vibe and a certain like tone as you're working on some shit, and then you kind of call it a wrap for the day, and then you come back and revisit it later. For the most part, I just feel like I always find that like it's never the same. Like it's never the same when you come back to it. So I feel like I'm big on that too, and that's why I'm not like stressing about the recording shit right this second, because it's like, I like to knock something out all in one night. It doesn't mean that like it needs to be fully mixed and done, but at least all the things that like need recorded, I like to get them all done in one night, because it's like it's just consistent energy, consistent like creative energy, vocal energy. So yeah, I definitely feel you. I feel like this could be longer for sure. Hold on, where is this? This is like some rap shit, and like I feel like I liked this when I first did it. And I still do like it. Like it's not bad. The verse is fire. Like I fuck with the verse, but like the like plug-in chain that I have like on the vocal was kind of when I was like getting back into recording on Ableton. So when I went back and listened to it, I wasn't like the biggest fan of it, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll listen to it now and be like, oh yeah, I actually fucking like this shit. There we go. Same fucking error again. Yeah, I gotta figure that out, man. I gotta figure out how to like resolve that shit.
You ain't gotta tell me I'm the one I know. 20 carat, 20,000 just to polish the flows. That's ours, this is mine. I was on the clock back then, these are different times. My partner like a deaf nigga, finger twisting signs. Y'all got it misconstrued, I never been misaligned. Nah, 2 trays like Ewing or Pippin. I'm popping out, fuck is niggas doing, I ain't tripping. On my mama, you niggas know what's happening with me. Bars automatic, you don't want no static with me. The thing in traffic with me. I got a wide open shot, bro, pass it to me. Move it, the ball awkward. The shot is on Ray Allen, crossover Jamal Crawford. Peter better pay the pipe before he get Paul Walker. I'm down to crash out if I don't like what y'all offered. Facts, contract like Bobby Bonilla. Once every 25 years, I gotta go see her. Man, hell nah, I will not do no feature. If my partner don't rock with you, I don't rock with you neither. Loyal as they come, you know where I'm from. It's OC, not LA, I beat a different drum. This 51, not a sip of rum. Bread come down to the crumb, I'ma give me some.
It's really just hella nice. It's crazy. It's really crazy, man. Crazy. That actually doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't sound as good as I'd like it to, but it doesn't sound bad. Yeah. Let me see. If I do a vocal session, I like to knock it out the same day after the next day. The vibe changes up and doesn't fit. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. You gotta just capture that energy. It's hella hard to fucking like revisit some shit and have it feel and oh shit. Hold on. yeah. Oh, hey, Delaney, you fucking of all people too, you definitely gotta pull up here soon. I gotta fucking, maybe I'll FaceTime you after this, but like the setup that I got, like I got the whole, you could kind of see it in the background, but like that, where's it at? Like right there, I got like the roller that I've been talking about for a minute. Remember, like, you know, the like 3 paper rolls like mounted to the wall. I got a new light that's like, I have it mounted right here on the wall for like streaming, but I could take it off and fucking mount it anywhere. It's a bunch of cool shit here. We could definitely fuck around and try out some shit, but I just feel like you of all people would appreciate it, because it is camera visual centered. Also, if you leave it for the next day, there's room to start doubting the recording you did from the day before. Yeah, I definitely will. I'll FaceTime you after this. Yeah. Yeah, Nikhil, I feel you. Like, I don't know, a big thing too is I try and, like, when I say get it all done in the same day, I just mean like getting all the vocal shit out, but I also, it's funny because I also feel like it's important to not finish the song same day, meaning like, you know, get a full mix on it. Like I like to be able to come back and listen to it later, but I like to get everything like knocked out, you know, in that session. So it's like just finding like a little bit of balance and everything. What else? You know, I really don't got a fucking crazy amount of other like unfinished things. That was like a big thing for me of of like dropping the project that I drop, is like I'm sick of that. I don't want to have a whole bunch of shit like in the cut, like, oh, you know, I can't wait till they fucking, you know, hear this or hear that. I just, yeah. What do you say? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, bro. The fucking pop in and out. I'm probably gonna jump off here in a minute, I think. Oh, yep. That's actually probably just about that time. I've been on here for about an hour. Yeah, goddamn, that shit fucking flew by. Well, I mean, shit. Either way, yeah, I'll probably hop off here in a second. But I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Delaney, I appreciate you for pulling up and popping in the chat as well. I might jump back on here a little bit later. I'll probably hop off. I think I'm gonna go grab some fucking, I don't know, grab some beers or some shit and just fucking post up, dog. Maybe try and record. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm gonna keep trying to test this shit out and get it just get it sounding and looking how I want. But I'm really happy with this one. I feel like it came out dope. But yeah, shit. Yep, I think that will be all for now. Oh, I got some funny shit I'm about to hit y'all with. But all right, yeah, I'm gonna jump off for a bit. I'll probably pop back on. It's only 6 right now, so I'll probably pop back on around like, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 9, and then Delaney, I'll FaceTime you when I get off of here. But again, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, and until next time.
And that is it for us today, and we will leave you with a, I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
10, 5.